Well, hi you guys, welcome back to the Kneady Homesteader channel. And you guys asked me if I would share with you the dinners where we pivot off of the meal plan. Well, tonight I was supposed to make chicken marsala, but I haven't gotten a chance to go to the beer and wine store. So my kids asked me if I would make homemade meatball subs for dinner. I have provolone in my refrigerator from last night's dinner, where we had our pastor over for dinner. So I've got everything. I just need to make the bread. I'm going to show you my pot, and I made it easy. I'm not even making homemade sauce. I'm using Prego. I got some Prego. I got my meatballs that we made together. I'll leave a link, I think it's in this corner, of the meatballs that we made together that I freezer banked. I pulled a bag of those out. All I need to do is make bread. Words are hard today. Words are hard today. And so we're going to have homemade meatball subs for dinner. It's going to be super easy. All I have to do is make the bread, and I figured I'd turn on the camera and just bring you along, kind of set it maybe to music, and just make some bread with you. All right, I'll spin you around. I'll show you what I got going on, and we'll make some bread. So in here, I've got just Prego frozen meatballs. They are set on slow cooker on high to warm them up, to thaw them out. This is what we're going to use in our subs. And I'm going to now scoot you over. I do still have some apple crisp that I'll also reheat. The kids can have it for dessert. And it's just going to be easy night. Yesterday was a lot of cooking. And so tonight we're just going to take it easy. And let's make some bread.
Here, I want more out of life. The longer we stay here, our boots get stuck in the mud. Let's pack up a life, baby, and call it a night. 'Cause the longer we stay here, the harder the fight. I said, yeah, call it a start by leaving behind what's breaking our hearts. I said, yeah, follow the spark. Ain't nothing but a one way. We won't regret this. Let's kiss the past goodbye. I'm longing to live this free life I've been hearing about. You will see us howling like wolves in the night. 'Cause nothing is stronger than wanting what you might get. I said, yeah, call it a start by leaving behind what's breaking our hearts. I said, yeah, follow the spark. Ain't nothing but a one way. Ain't no worries. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you? Oh, 'cause as long as we're together, home can be a million different things. I said, yeah, call it a start by leaving behind what's breaking our hearts. I said, yeah, follow the spark. Ain't nothing but a one way. Call it a start by leaving behind what's breaking our hearts. I said, hey, follow the spark. Ain't nothing but a one way. Ain't nothing but a one way. We don't belong here. I want more out of life. The longer we stay here, our boots get stuck in the mud.
So it's the same recipe as I use for the baguettes, except, let me find my little brush here, except I use the Italian bread pan from USA Pans. Ignore my kitty. He just wants to go outside and hunt. Instead of the baguette pan, I use the Italian bread pan. So, I will leave links for this. So, the first thing I'm going to do is use my lame here. What I do is I slice in the center first, and then, this is not on right. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make a slice in the center, and then I make a slice, 2 slices on either side. Now, if you don't have a lame, I will use just either a steak knife or a paring knife, and you can do it that way as well if you don't have. So it's 1 in the center, 2 up, 2 down, and it just seems to be the perfect amount. Okay, so then let me get this fork in the sink here. And then, because these are going to be turned into a meatball sandwich, I am going to kind of flavor the top a little bit more than just like sesame seed. I mean, if I was serving this like last night when we had fettuccine alfredo, many times I'll just make it with just sesame seed on the top. And this is 1 egg mixed with a little bit of water. And it's going to be really golden because my chicken's free range. And so they've got some really yellow gold yolks. And then I go ahead and I also make sure I put a little bit of that egg wash in the slits that I have made in the bread. Make sure you get all the sides as much as you can. And then I always, because I add the egg, I always, we have an air bubble. There we go. I always put it on a cookie sheet so that, you know, I don't dirty my oven. Alright, so there we have it. Now, this is what I'm going to add. I'm going to add a little bit of pretzel salt. Okay. And then I'm going to add a sprinkle of roasted, dehydrated garlic. And then we're going to do some sesame seeds. I think the combination of those three will be really nice with the meatball sub. Okay, in the oven it goes, 400 degrees for about 30 to 35 minutes, and then we'll bring it out. Now, I'm going to get them out of the pan and let them start cooling. Let me get a cooling rack out. Okay. And then we're going to take it over to the island. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna let this cool a little bit. I've got kiddos on all different schedules tonight, so I'll be fixing one of these for Eric to be able to eat before work. I will be fixing another one of these later on when Mina comes home from cheer practice. And then Mason and Danny and I can eat whenever. So, so when I get this all together, I'll bring you back and I'll show you what it looks like. So I'm gonna make the first one. I'm gonna wait. I'm probably gonna eat with Mina, but I'm gonna make this one for the 3 boys. And I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this open. Now it's still warm, but Eric's got to get to work, so I want to make sure he eats dinner before he goes. So this is going to be a little hotter than I would recommend, okay? You let your bread cool. Don't be like me. Last minute trying to, okay, I'm going to make bread last minute. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to get this flip to the side so I don't make a big mess here. Alright, so there we have it. So now I've got my Instant Pot here with the sauce and the meatballs, and I'm telling you, this is why it's so nice to have those meatballs ready to go. So I am going to add some pepperoni to this. This is the bottom. Okay. Okay. Flip. I'm putting the pepperoni on the top because I want the sauce to soak into this. Now, you can cut these meatballs in half if you would like to make them stretch even farther. We have plenty, so just kind of button them up next to each other. I did lay parchment paper down, so it's kind of just easier to clean up. And then just want to make sure that there is sauce. These little empty parts here on the bread. Okay, let me throw this back into my Instant Pot. And then I'm going to go ahead and add provolone. And then we're just going to top this. Poor my cat. Okay, piece. I'm done. Get another regular piece there. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take just some basil. This is dried basil from my garden that I dehydrate and grind up. And then I'm just gonna, on this side, lightly sprinkle some Parmesan Romano. And then, there we go. Over there like that. Okay, now I'm going to put it in my 400-degree oven for about, I don't know, about 15 minutes or so until everything is nice and melty. And then when I serve it, I'll bring you in. I had it in there for 10 minutes. I didn't want it to get too toasty. Let me jump you down. Whee, I'll catch you. And there we have it. All right, let me get this sliced up and I'll show you the end result. And there we have it. Our meatball sub with our homemade meatballs. Served with a little extra side sauce and a nice antipasto salad. It's fully loaded. And that's it. That's what we're having for dinner tonight. It's a Friday night. It's a good Friday night meal. God bless you guys. I will see you back here probably tomorrow for another video. I hope you like, share, subscribe, you guys, because YouTube has been hiding me. Unsubscribing. I've had many people tell me they had to resubscribe to my channel and they're not getting my videos. So if you could do me a big favor and just like, maybe leave me a heart or something, get me back into the algorithm, I would so appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna call the kids up to eat, and with that, I hope you have a very blessed night. See you soon.